I was never meant to live forever. I was only cloth. White and red. A number stitched on my back. A name the world would never forget. But on one unforgettable night, I carried the heartbeat of a legend. I felt every sprint, every prayer, every tear. And when the final whistle echoed through the stadium, the world saw Cristiano Ronaldo walk away. But I was the last World Cup jersey to touch his skin. This is the story I will carry forever. Long before the cameras arrived, I waited quietly inside the dressing room, folded neatly on a wooden bench. The stadium outside was already shaking. Millions of fans believed. Millions more doubted. Then he walked in. No smile. No celebration. Only silence. When his hands picked me up, I felt something unexpected. Not fear. Responsibility. For 20 years, I had watched jerseys before me witness impossible moments. I remembered the night in 2018. Cristiano stood over a free kick against Spain. The stadium held its breath. Then the ball curled into the top corner. A hat trick. A masterpiece. The world exploded. See you. Years later, I watched another jersey witness history. In Qatar 2022, he became the first man ever to score in 5 different FIFA World Cups. Records followed him wherever he went. But he never chased records. He chased one final dream. The World Cup. Tonight, I wasn't carrying just a football player. I was carrying history itself. The whistle blew. Every heartbeat became a battle. Every sprint felt heavier than the last. His lungs burned. His legs refused to surrender. Every time he chased the ball, I stretched with every movement. The crowd still believed. Ronaldo. One more chance. One more goal. One more miracle. As he fought, I remembered the fearless boy from Madeira. The teenager who left home with nothing but impossible dreams. The captain who inspired Portugal to believe. The man who proved that hard work could defeat talent. But football doesn't always reward dreams. Minute after minute, hope slowly became silence. When he looked at the scoreboard, I felt something I had never felt before. Acceptance. Not because he stopped believing, but because every warrior eventually reaches the final page of his story. Then it happened. The referee raised the whistle. One final breath. One final sound. Everything stopped. He stood still. The stadium became strangely quiet. No words. No excuses. Only thousands of hearts breaking together. As he slowly walked toward the tunnel, I could feel his heartbeat slowing. Not from exhaustion. From emotion. And suddenly, I remembered another heartbreaking walk. Qatar 2022. Portugal had fallen to Morocco. For the first time, the world watched Cristiano Ronaldo leave a World Cup field in tears. No cameras could measure that pain. No statistics could explain it. His dream, the dream that began on the streets of Madeira, had reached its final World Cup chapter. I absorbed every tear. Every drop of sweat. Every silent goodbye. People will remember the goals. The trophies. The celebrations. The records. But I will remember something far more beautiful. The man who never stopped believing. The boy who became an inspiration to billions. I may have been Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup jersey. But legends never wear their final memory. Because every child who pulls on a number 7 shirt. Every, see you, shouted across a playground. Every impossible dream chased beneath an evening sky. Carries a small piece of Cristiano Ronaldo forward. And as long as football is played. As long as children dare to dream. Cristiano Ronaldo will never truly leave the pitch. I was Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. One day, I will fade. My colors will age. My threads will weaken. But the tears I carried that night will live forever.